this video we will review some facts about types of wood. But before we start, please like this video and subscribe to our channel for future updates. There are several sorts of wood, just as there are various types of trees. Loggers transport lumber from the trees they fell to industries. These firms then turn them into lumber, which construction workers use to build with. Items made of wood are often strong and long-lasting given the correct conditions. As a result, wood remains an important material for many projects. When it comes to woodworking, it may tempt you to go for cheaper lumber rather than researching what wood varieties would be best for your project. Certain jobs, however, require a particular type of wood. Comparing your local Home Depot wood costs and looking for the cheapest lumber will not help you save money. In fact, it might cost you considerably more. The key is to understand how to identify the many types of wood, where to buy them, and how to use them correctly. Don't be too overwhelmed, though, because we've divided the varieties of wood into 3 groups and provided examples of the lumber available in each. You have your hardwoods, softwoods, and faux woods all neatly arranged. We've also included a description of what they're used for. This will assist you in selecting the appropriate type of lumber for your wooden furniture, home improvement projects, or small DIY wood art sculptures. Understanding the different wood types. There are many different types of wood available. Processed wood, such as lumber, is frequently offered as dimensional lumber. Dimensional lumber refers to lumber that has been pre-cut into conventional sizes. Dimensional lumber is classified into 4 types: 1x2 wood, 1x4 wood, 2x2 wood, 2x4 wood, and 4x4 wood. Despite the enormous production of dimensional lumber, wood in different forms is still offered. This means that you can still request or purchase alternative sizes of wood boards. However, dimensional lumber is more likely to be available at Home Depot and other wood-selling stores than other sizes. There are also 3 sorts of wood grains that organize the surface roughness of the lumber: flat grain, straight grain, and curly grain. The wood grain is determined by the cutting procedure rather than the type of wood utilized. This means that 2 species of wood from the same tree can have distinct grain patterns. This is especially significant on wood grain furniture since the distinct wood grains can be felt and seen. You can also use the Janka scale, often known as the wood hardness scale, to determine the hardness of different types of wood. This is extremely beneficial when creating strong and durable structures. Hardwood. There are 4 varieties of wood: hardwood, softwood, woody grass and plants, and engineered wood. Hardwood trees are distinguished by their density and endurance over softwoods. Because their seeds are covered by another layer, hardwood trees are classified as deciduous trees. During the construction of houses and structures, hardwood lumber is frequently used for flooring. They are particularly useful for building boats and outdoor decks since hardwood lasts longer than other forms of wood. While hardwood is more robust and can support heavier loads, it is also more harder to work with than the other 2 varieties of wood. Examples of hardwood trees and their favored usage are provided below. Birch examples include gray, paper, and sweet. Birch hardwood is a very popular form of wood. It is a hardwood that is commonly used in veneer and interior construction. There are, nevertheless, mass manufacturers of birch toys and tools. People who create furniture frequently choose birch in their woodworking projects since it is also suitable for cabinets and other indoor furniture. Birch with a straight grain and a delicate texture is commonly used in factories. Birch wood can be found in abundance throughout the Northern Hemisphere. People can also use the birch tree's inner bark as emergency meals. Settlers and Native Americans frequently consumed the inner bark crushed, raw, or peeled into noodles. Birch sap is edible and can be used to make syrup. Tea is also made from the red inner bark of black birches. Birch trees were religious symbols of Trnang, the Celtic kingdom of the dead, and the Sidhe, creatures comparable to fairies and elves. Elm. Elm examples: American, English, and witch. Elm is a type of wood that belongs to the hardwood family. Elm wood is highly regarded for its interlocking grain and toughness, especially because it does not split readily. Elm trees, like birch trees, can be found all over the northern hemisphere of the earth. A good elm tree can grow to be quite huge and live a long time. They are, however, subject to Dutch elm disease. Researchers determined that bark beetles spread a specific microfungus that causes this disease, causing the old elm trees to die. Fortunately, farmers have discovered ways to stop the disease from spreading. Elmwood is frequently used to make hockey sticks, paper, wood pulps, veneers, baskets, and boxes. Because of its interconnecting grain, interior designers and manufacturers utilize elm wood for furniture, doors, and windows. Elm is also used to manufacture wood pulp and paper in factories. They are, nonetheless, suitable for do-it-yourself projects such as basket making or box making. This is due to the fact that we know elm wood is lightweight but sturdy. Their interlocking grain, combined with their capacity to bear pressure, allows wood baskets and boxes to last for a long period. Elm, on the other hand, is a softer hardwood that is prone to decay and infestation. As a result, while they are durable, they do not endure as long as other types of wood. Eucalyptus. Eucalyptus species include Lyptus, flooded gum, white mahogany, and brown mallet. Eucalyptus wood is a type of wood that is native to Australia. Some individuals prefer the names jarrah, red gum lace, or red mallee for eucalyptus trees. It is reported to have a moderate lifespan. This is due to cellular breakdown in eucalyptus wood, which causes deformation when it dries. The best strategy to extend the life of eucalyptus wood is to do regular surface checks. Purchasing big wood, allowing it to season, and then finishing it extends its longevity for at least 20 to 25 years. Australians generally use eucalyptus wood for fuel, construction, and fence. Eucalyptus wood can be used to construct shade structures, paneling, millwork, and support beams. For patio ideas and outdoor furniture, some people like eucalyptus wood. This is due to the great insect resistance of eucalyptus wood. The wood itself is also resistant to rot and degradation. In addition, the hue changes. It begins off reddish-brown and darkens over time. Mahogany varieties include West Indies, Pacific Coast bigleaf. Mahogany is a variety of wood that is commonly used to signify hardwood. While there are several mahogany species, the bulk of mahogany trees are located in America, specifically in the north and central parts. Mahogany, like eucalyptus wood, has a bright red-brown color. Because mahogany responds nicely to oils and buffers, you can make it even shinier. Mahogany is an excellent choice for house furnishings and fixtures. Mahogany is used for a variety of purposes, including flooring, veneers, furniture joinery, and musical instruments such as violins. They are water-resistant and have an appealing wood texture in addition to their durability. They are, however, heavier than most other forms of wood. You may also have problems safeguarding your mahogany veneers since the finishes may react with the mahogany wood glue. Maple varieties include sycamore, sugar maple, and black maple. In terms of hardwood, maple has the lightest color of any wood. It is also one of the most well-known varieties of wood among the various forms of wood. There are around 150 species of maple trees, with the majority of maple wood coming from the Asian continent. However, they can also be found in North America and Europe. It is crucial to note that maple wood from North America is denser and more durable than maple wood from Europe. Maple wood is popular for heavy-duty flooring, such as bowling alleys, kitchen cabinets that carry heavy, fragile things, and dance floors. They are also widely used in veneers, furniture, and joinery. One disadvantage of utilizing maple wood is that it is harder to glue together. Oak varieties, one of the most well-known types of wood is white, English, and red oak. There are currently approximately 600 different varieties of oak available on the market. These oaks can be found all over the world's northern hemisphere. The most prevalent sources of oak are from North America, Japan, and Europe. All oak trees, without exception, are thought to be extremely durable. People like their wood grain since it is unusually close together. Furniture, flooring, joinery, veneers, decking, flooring, and paneling are some of the applications for oak wood. This is because they are hefty, hard, and dense, just like mahogany wood. Oak is also noted for being water-resistant and an excellent liming material. Because of their high tannin content, they are also known to be very resistant to fungus and insect infestations. Unfortunately, due to the high tannin content, the oak may be harmed if exposed to wet and cold regions, especially with their oil finishes. Poplar varieties include black, balsam, and hybrid black. Is poplar considered a hardwood? Yes. Poplar is a hardwood, although it can also be used for softwood purposes. As a result, poplar wood is widely available in hardware stores. The physical appearance of poplar is white or ivory with green or brown streaks. They are straight-grained and have a similar texture. Because it is not as dense as mahogany or maple, it is considerably easier to apply glue or paint to. Poplar is a type of plywood that is commonly used in building and is called construction-grade material. Poplar is so often used that it can be found in sheds and do-it-yourself projects. Poplar is used by woodworkers to create elaborate designs and repair old furniture such as cabinets and drawers. The best thing is that poplar wood is significantly less expensive than other types of wood. Poplar is used for flooring, wooden toys, and plywood in addition to repairs. Cherry. Cherry varieties include black, wild, and red cherries. Cherry wood comes from a tree that can grow to be 100 feet tall. A cherry tree has an average lifespan of 50 to 90 years, but they can live for up to 100 years. Their lives are generally cut short in order to keep their trunks from decaying. Cherry trees are native to North America and were historically used in 18th-century colonial and French provincial architecture. Cherry wood is less expensive than walnut and easier to deal with than mahogany or maple. People choose cherry wood because it comes in a variety of colors. Cherry wood can be used to make furniture, moldings, boat interiors, musical instruments, doors, carvings, and turnings. Cherry wood is commonly used for pianos and violin bows in musical instruments. In the meanwhile, they are chosen for building kitchen cabinets for furniture. Cherry wood, on the other hand, is exceedingly flexible, making it less durable. Ironwood. Ironwood varieties include lignum vitae, balau, dieseltree. Ironwood's moniker is appropriate given its great durability. These forests make excellent firewood. This is due to the fact that ironwood is known to survive longer than other forms of wood. People talk about utilizing ironwood for fire just as much as they do about using coal. They're also notorious for being tough to split, to the point of breaking your tools, and abrasive. Some lumberjacks claim to have seen their chainsaws spark when cutting through the trunks of ironwood trees. Ironwood is ideal for turning ornamental items and furniture inlays on a lathe. Ironwood is infrequently seen on furniture such as cabinets and drawers. They can be used as fences since their durability makes them tough to break. Ironwood can also be used to make tool handles, souvenirs, and arrowheads. Aspen. Aspen species include quaking, bigtooth, and European aspen. Aspen trees are recognized for their slender and beautiful appearance. They have a smooth texture with bark that ranges from green to white. Some aspen trees have leaves that quiver with even the slightest movement. Aspen is one of the fastest growing wood species, which makes it popular for engineered wood. It is commonly seen in areas with chilly weather. Engineered wood, notably oriented strand board, OSB, and laminated veneer timber, are made from aspen wood, LVL. Aspen wood is used by indigenous people to construct bowls, canoes, paddles, and poles. Aside from these applications, aspen wood is commonly used in furniture. This is due to the fact that aspen generates old or rustic-looking furniture. Aspen wood is quite easy to sand and paint because it tolerates the procedure well. However, when compared to other forms of wood, aspen wood is not as durable. Softwood. Softwood refers to a wide range of wood species. Softwoods are conifer-bearing seed plants that are also known as gymnosperm trees. These plants are always green and grow faster than hardwood trees. As a result, hardwood trees that develop slowly are typically thicker than softwoods. Softwoods, as opposed to hardwoods, are less thick and frequently, but not necessarily, pale in color. Softwoods are commonly referred to as cheap wood, since they are far less expensive and easier to work with than hardwoods. Softwood is used by builders and designers for interior decorating, moldings, framing, and furniture. Listed below are a few resources you might use for your project. Cypress. Cypress varieties include Arizona, Alerce, and Mediterranean. Despite being lighter and more resistant to rot, cypress trees produce some of the strongest forms of wood. The color of cypress wood is light, with yellow and brown undertones. However, among the cypress wood varieties, there is also red cypress, which has a reddish hue. When compared to other varieties of softwood, cypress wood is more controllable when handling tools and fastens better. While there are concerns with resin, the performance and response of cypress wood to adhesives is unaffected. Cypress wood is preferred for both outdoor and indoor projects. Fences, patios, decks, including ship decks, docks, and outdoor furniture are all examples of outdoor cypress woodworking done effectively. Cabinets, flooring, and other types of fine furniture are among the interior uses of cypress wood. Fir varieties include balsam, silver, and noble. Fir is one of many wood species with a straight and tight grain structure. A real fir's colors are reddish-brown, pink, yellow, and orange, with many similarities to pine wood. Fir wood, on the other hand, is stronger than pine and other types of wood. The straightness of the lines in its grain pattern demonstrates its longevity. Furthermore, fir wood is both economical and dependable in the construction business. Because of its ability to absorb paint well and its sturdiness, manufacturers choose to utilize fir wood on furniture items such as chairs and tables. Picnic tables and ottomans are examples of outdoor furniture built from fir wood. It's also noted for its resistance to warping and ability to withstand weather fluctuations. Another advantage of fir wood is that it rarely cracks and retains its shape even after a few years. Despite its capacity to function effectively as furniture, fir wood is primarily used as a construction material due to its cheap cost efficiency and quantity of fir trees. Larch species include Japanese, tamarack, and European larch. Larch timber is derived from fast-growing trees found in cold areas. They are mostly found in Russia, the United States, Canada, and Central Europe. The larch tree's cultural contributions vary. People realized that larch wood has herbal characteristics that may be employed in medicine. Because of its lovely qualities, the larch tree was one of the first trees to be developed into bonsai trees. Larch lumber has become a modern-day building material. Pagan worshippers once used larch lumber for cremation. Larch lumber is being used for outside construction such as garden huts, fences, and even boats. This is due to the larch wood's resistance to rot. Its smooth grain, paintability, color range, and durability make it even more popular. White pine, southern yellow pine, and European pine black. Pine trees are notable for being found all over the northern hemisphere. Because of its abundance, pine lumber has become more inexpensive. The majority of pine wood processed and sold in America originates from two types, yellow and white. Pine wood has a simple grain pattern that allows for easy customizing and harmonizing with other materials. It has an amber tint with brown streaks all over it. The availability and quality of pine wood have proven to be highly useful in the creation of projects. As a result, pine wood can be used to make items such as paper, molding, furniture, flooring, cabinets, and construction. For many cabinet manufacturers, pine wood plywood is an excellent choice. However, because pine plywood is rare and expensive, we frequently blend it with fir plywood, another form of softwood plywood. While pine wood is inexpensive, widely available, and adaptable, it is also weaker than other forms of wood. The white cedar. Cedar varieties include northern white, Atlantic white, and eastern white. White cedar belongs to the cedarwood family. However, due to the differences in their usage, we chose to separate the white cedar from the red cedar. White cedar has light colors and is light in weight, despite its strength and longevity. It is also extremely rot-resistant, making it ideal for outdoor furniture. A fascinating fact about white cedar is that it has therapeutic benefits and is even edible. Eastern white cedar tea is a real thing. White cedarwood can be used to build canoes, outdoor furniture, shingles, railroad ties, cabin logs, and even paper. White cedar, on the other hand, can be used to produce ornaments. Spruce. Norway, Sitka, and white spruce. Many varieties of wood are grown in the northern hemisphere, including spruce trees. They named the trees after a Polish word that means, from Prussia. Because its literal translation has two meanings, the definition of spruce breaks into two, one of which refers to the tree. Spruce wood is distinguished by its exceptional tonal value. This is due to its high strength-to-weight ratio. Spruce wood is used in a variety of crafts. Spruce wood is useful for making laminated timbers, veneers, roundwood, sawn timbers, beams, joists, and cabins. Spruce wood is commonly utilized in musical instruments such as the violin due to its unique tonal value. This is due to the fact that strings impose significant tension on wood, which spruce wood has proven to manage adaptably. Araucaria. Araucaria species include the hoop, parana, and monkey puzzle tree. Araucaria trees, generally known as pines, are notable for their distinctive seed cones and foliage. Araucaria has anti-ulcer, antiviral, anticoagulant, antidepressant, and neuroprotective properties as well. However, Araucaria wood is as remarkable and one of a kind. This is due to the fact that Araucaria produces high-quality wood. There are still many uses for Araucaria wood, which is likely what led to its extinction. Araucaria wood is used to manufacture furniture, veneer, boats, flooring, joineries, particle boards, and paneling. However, logging and demand for its material have exhausted most of the natural production of Araucaria trees in locations like Papua New Guinea and Australia. Douglas fir. Coast and Rocky Mountain Douglas fir. Douglas fir is one of many varieties of wood that are of good grade. Douglas fir trees, contrary to popular opinion, are not real fir trees. They are, in fact, false hemlocks. They are evergreen trees with needle-like leaves that remain green all year. Douglas fir wood is regarded as one of the best woods for home construction. Its durability and strength were both rated well. Outdoor furniture, porches, and decks can all be made from Douglas fir wood. This is due to the Douglas fir wood's strong resistance to rotting and insect infestations. When compared to pine wood, Douglas fir wood has been proven to be more durable. It is also resistant to warping, making it an excellent choice for post and beam frames. Hemlock. Hemlock comes in three varieties: Eastern, Mountain, and Western. Hemlock wood has numerous use. Its wood changes color with different hues. It's a rather huge tree, with some reaching 50 feet in height. Hemlock trees can live for decades, perhaps up to 500 years. Hemlock wood has varied shades of white, purple tinges, and pale browns. Hemlock wood is suitable for conventional building tasks such as roof decking, railway ties, moldings, furniture, doors, and windows. It should be noted that hemlock wood is appropriate for projects that require horizontal components and long-term endurance. Hemlock wood is also used to make engineered wood such as glulam, which is a fun tidbit about it. Cedar of Lebanon. Red cedar varieties include Eastern red cedar and Western red cedar. Red cedar is the type of cedar that prompts people to wonder, is cedar a hardwood? This is due to the fact that red cedar is utilized for exterior construction, such as furniture, musical instruments, and other things that are often manufactured from hardwoods. Red cedar is well known for its stunning colors, which range from brilliant to dark red. Despite their lightweight, they are also renowned to be durable. As previously said, red cedar wood is utilized to make many of the same goods as hardwood is. They are, nevertheless, ideal for applications that require the wood to be shaped because it works and responds well to tools. Red cedar wood, like white cedar, responds nicely to finishing. Experts recommend using red cedar for tasks like fence posts, bows, birdhouses, outdoor furniture, chest linings, and many others. Grassy grass. If you live in an open location devoid of trees and buildings, you could be on a tropical island. Wood is common on small islands, while the richness of various species of woody grass triples when compared to inland places. These trees are not, in fact, trees. They are the varieties of woods that are utilized as substitutes for hardwoods and softwoods and are known as woody grass. Some people refer to woody grass plants as faux woods because their abundance can be mistaken for hardwoods and softwoods. The woody grass, on the other hand, is herbaceous, which means it may include microscopic strains of hardwoody fibers. Instead of solidity, woody grass plants are noted for their flexibility and are far more delicate than other varieties of wood. Some tribes make food containers out of woody grass for cooking or drinking. With the correct procedure, woody grass can even be used to replace hardwood. They, like other species of wood, have frequently been used to construct roofs, rafters, and walls for homes. It goes without saying that both woody grass and plants have been utilized for furniture. Here are some examples of woody grass and plants. Bamboo. As previously said, faux wood is not formed of wood but can support other wood-related operations. Bamboo is a well-known example of a woody grass and is regarded as one of the most adaptable of its kind. Despite its flexibility, bamboo hardwood floors can be made from it. The flooring, on the other hand, is poisonous. This is because if the flooring is composed of low-quality bamboo, the possibility of urea formaldehyde residues increases significantly. The levels are even affected by resin glue and bamboo timber manufacture. Aside from flooring, bamboo has a variety of other basic applications. Bamboo can also be used to make decorations and furnishings. Bamboo shines especially brightly when it comes to kitchen equipment. This is due to the fact that Asians have long utilized bamboo not just as a food source but also to carve cups, bowls, and utensils. Aside from cooking utensils, bamboo is also used to construct wind instruments like the flute and percussion instruments like the drum. Bamboo is also a well-known material for weapon fabrication. Bamboo was used by tribes to construct blow darts, bows, and arrows. Coconut. Coconut trees are actually woody grass that can be used in place of wood. The fact is that coconut is a form of woody grass with a sturdy trunk that can live for lengthy periods of time when compared to other plants. You should also be aware that, despite their name, coconut trees are not trees. Coconut wood does not fall into either the hardwood or softwood categories. The coconut palm tree does not have bark, despite its towering trunk. The trunks are smooth, and when a coconut palm tree is cut down, the inside reflects what you see on the outside. This demonstrates that the coconut palm tree isn't really a tree. Despite being a fake wood, coconut wood is quite resilient. They are strong enough to replace hardwood materials as well. Coconut lumber was developed as a substitute for the disastrous impacts of deforestation on rainforests. Coconut wood is used in place of hardwood for flooring, columns, government housing, and fences. Some people favor the neat trunk interior of the coconut because it lacks growth rings with a fibrous texture. While it possesses properties similar to mahogany, the durability of coconut wood varies. The densest coconut lumber is dark brown in color. The less dense the coconut wood is, the lighter the shade. The lightest color of coconut wood is similar to light gold. Toddy palmetto. In Tamil and Cambodian culture, the toddy palm tree is a uniquely celebrated type of palm tree. Among the woods, the Tamil call the toddy palm tree the celestial tree and associate it with their fertility deity, Panaivari. Cambodians also associate their nation with the toddy palm, a common woody plant found almost everywhere in Cambodia, including the iconic Angkor Wat. The leaves of the toddy palm are equally as useful as the trunk. Toddy palm trees are used to make thatching, baskets, umbrellas, writing materials, hats, fans, and even carpets. Toddy palm wood makes an excellent hardwood alternative. According to experts, toddy palm wood is far more dependable than coconut palm wood. Its wood is dark in color, hefty, and dense. Brushes and cordages are made from the wiry material. When compared to other uses for toddy palm wood, the trunks are more commonly utilized to create fences. However, Toddy palm wood can still be used to produce wicker furniture. Wood engineered. Engineered wood is a form of wood that is made up of naturally obtained hardwoods and softwoods that have been blended with adhesives. They are also known as man-made wood and are the result of collecting surplus sawdust and assembling it into usable lumber. This type of wood is typically treated chemically or using heat. Unlike natural wood, engineered wood is sometimes designed to outperform natural wood while also conserving forests through recycling. However, engineered wood is significantly more expensive than dimensional lumber. It also appears fragmented in comparison to the natural lines of real wood. Because engineered wood is meant to be denser, stronger, more sustainable, and more flexible in terms of dimensions and sizes, its benefits much exceed its drawbacks. Here are some engineered wood varieties for you to consider. Glulam. Glulam is one of the very few wood varieties classified as engineered wood. Glulam wood is also known as glued laminated lumber. It is stronger than steel and has a higher hardness than typical dimensional lumber. Glulam is made out of wood laminations that have been joined together with moisture-resistant adhesives. Glulam is formed into a variety of shapes by manufacturers, ranging from straight cuts to intricate curves. Many individuals choose from four popular shapes: architectural, framing, premium, and industrial. Glulam is used by architects to make beams, headers, arches, and domed roofs for residential construction. They are less expensive because they last longer and are stronger than other forms of wood. Glulam is also visually appealing, which is why it is used in exposed places. Glulam can also be used to build bridges and other high-traffic areas. Lumber with laminated veneer, LVL. Laminated veneer lumber is made up of thin veneer layers that are aligned with the length of the board they will be placed on. It was originally used as an aviation component in 1941. At the time, Douglas fir is the most often utilized raw material for LVL in the United States. Radiata pine and rubberwood are used in place of Douglas fir in New Zealand and Southeast Asia. Laminated veneer lumber is the most popular engineered wood in the 21st century. Despite its durability, customizable dimensions, and intricate manufacturing process, LVL is considered low cost in terms of purchasing and production. Another advantage of LVL wood is that it is not restricted by the size of the log. This is due to the production method, which employs a rotary cut with numerous layers being pressed together rather than a straight cut. However, it is not as long-lasting as other varieties of wood. If not properly preserved, LVL wood is also prone to warping. The laminated veneer lumber is used for a variety of applications, including headers, roadside signposts, rim boards, truck bed deckings, skateboards, and specialty panels for marine projects. Strand lumber laminated, LSL. Laminated strand lumber is a versatile type of wood that is used in a variety of home building projects. In comparison to standard lumber, laminated strand lumber is stronger and more weather-resistant. Furthermore, LSL wood is pre-dried, making it less likely to distort than other forms of wood. Laminated strand lumber is less expensive than LVL wood, but it is not as sturdy as LVL wood or other types of engineered wood. LSL is less prone to connection-splitting failures than glulam. For structural and floor support, LSL wood is the finest choice. It also has a consistent density throughout all applications. Laminated strand lumber is used by builders to make headers, beams, including roof beams, rim boards, rafters, trusses, stair stringers, and wall studs. Conclusion. We hope you learned something about the various sorts of wood, from naturally wooden trees to fake woods like artificial woods and woody grass and plants. You may now browse your Home Depot lumber with confidence, knowing which type to select for your furniture plans. There's also the wood database to browse through if you're seeking for a specific sort of wood that we didn't cover. We also hope you remember that every piece of wood has a purpose. We only need to figure out how to use it properly. Finally, please avoid using too much wood, as deforestation has also had a negative impact on our environment. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to our channel, since we will be covering a lot of similar content in the future. Till next time, stay curious.